Once upon a time, there was a young man named Leo. Leo was a good person, but he was always in a hurry. He wanted to learn things fast. He wanted to be smart. He wanted to be successful right away. One day, Leo heard a rumor in his village. People talked about an old, wise monk. This monk lived at the very top of a tall mountain. People said the monk knew the secret to true wisdom and success. Leo was very excited. He thought, I will go find this monk. I will ask him for the secret. Then I will be wise and successful too. The next morning, Leo started his journey. The mountain was very high. The path was steep and full of rocks. The sun was hot. Leo walked for hours. His legs hurt. He wanted to stop. He wanted to go home, but he kept walking. He wanted the secret. Finally, just before sunset, Leo reached the top. He saw a small, simple wooden house. Outside the house, an old man was sweeping the dirt. He moved slowly, but calmly. It was the monk. Leo ran up to the monk. He was breathing heavily. "Master," Leo said, "I have traveled a long way. I climbed this difficult mountain. Please, tell me your secret. How can I become wise quickly?" The monk stopped sweeping. He looked at Leo with kind eyes. He smiled gently. "Welcome, traveler," the monk said. "You must be very tired. I will teach you my secret, but first, you must help me with a small chore." Leo agreed. He was ready to do anything. The monk walked to a small shed. He brought out a wooden bucket. He handed it to Leo. "Take this bucket, go down to the river, fill it with water, then bring it back and pour it into my large barrel." Leo looked at the barrel. It was huge. Then he looked at the bucket. The bucket had a small hole in the bottom. "Master," Leo said, "this bucket is broken. The water will leak out." "Do not worry about the hole," the monk said quietly. "Just bring the water." Leo did not understand, but he wanted the secret. So, he took the bucket and walked down the hill to the river. He filled it with water. As soon as he lifted it, the water started to drip. Drip, drop, drip, drop. Leo hurried back up the hill. By the time he reached the barrel, the bucket was mostly empty. Only a little water went into the barrel. "Go again," the monk said. Leo went again, and again, and again. He ran to the river. He filled the bucket. He ran back. The water always leaked. He worked all evening. His arms ached. His back hurt. The large barrel was only half full. Finally, Leo threw the bucket on the ground. He was very angry. "I am done," Leo shouted. "This is useless. I came here to learn a great secret. I did not come here to carry a broken bucket. You are wasting my time." The monk did not get angry. He walked over to Leo. He pointed to the large barrel. "Look inside," the monk said. Leo looked inside. The barrel was half full of fresh, clean water. "But I lost so much water. The bucket is broken. Most of the water fell on the ground." "Yes," the monk said, "but look at the path you walked." Leo turned and looked at the path to the river. Next to the path, where the water had dripped, small green plants were growing. Beautiful little flowers were blooming in the dirt. "The water you dropped was not wasted. It gave life to the dry earth. It made the flowers grow. And look at you. Your legs are stronger from climbing the mountain. Your arms are stronger from carrying the bucket. Your mind is stronger because you did not quit easily." Leo was quiet. He suddenly understood. "There is no magic secret," the monk said softly. "The secret is the work itself. When you learn something new, it feels like carrying a broken bucket. You feel like you are losing water. You feel frustrated. But every trip you make, every drop you carry, makes you stronger. And without knowing it, you are planting seeds for the future. Leo bowed to the monk. He thanked him for the lesson. He did not feel angry anymore. He felt peaceful. He picked up the bucket and went back to the river. He finished filling the barrel. He did it slowly, enjoying the walk. This story has a beautiful lesson for all of us. When you are learning English, it can feel exactly like carrying that leaky bucket. You memorize new words, and the next day you forget them. The words leak out of your memory. You practice speaking, and you make mistakes. You feel like you are not making progress. You might want to throw the bucket down. You might say, "This is useless. I will never learn." But remember the monk's secret. There is no quick magic to learning. The magic is in the doing. Every time you listen to a story, every time you speak a sentence, you are carrying the bucket. Even if you forget a word, you are building your brain. Your English muscles are getting stronger. And all those mistakes, they are not wasted. They are the drops of water falling on the path. Slowly, over time, they are helping a beautiful garden grow. One day, you will look back and you will see the flowers. You will speak easily and beautifully. So do not be angry with the broken bucket. Do not rush. Enjoy the walk. Keep carrying the water, drop by drop, word by word. Be patient with yourself. You are doing a wonderful job. Thank you for listening to this story today. Keep practicing, keep learning, and remember the secret of the mountain monk.
Free audio post-production by alphonic.com.